48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. Let's look at law number 6, which says, quote attention at all cost. You have to always be in the limelight, or at least try to be always in the limelight. 5 other laws previous to this law have already been uploaded in the playlist. You can watch them as well. Other than this, if you are new to this channel, please subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon of notification button so that you get the latest updates of the latest videos which I upload. 48 Laws of Power has been banned in American prisons and is a very reputed book considering the enhancement of power or enhancement of the individual personality of persons. Let's look at few stories which are related to this law. First story is of Paris, France. Here, the lady shown is known by the name Mata Hari. In 1905, Mata Hari became a very famous figure in the rich societies of Paris. Nobody knew where she came from or what is her real name, but this was kind of a pseudo name which she always wore. A journalist who took her interview has said that she is from a Javanese and Indian origin. She has Oriental touch and she is from India or Java. She is a very godly figure and she performs dance. At the start of the dance, she wore some clothes and many jewelries. By the end of the dance, she used to refuse all the clothes and used to dance wearing jewelries only. She established a salon of her own in a busy street of Paris, and soon she was known in all the reputed houses of France. People used to flock to her and used to pay charges or tickets just to watch her dance. It was said that she used to bring luck, or she was a very divine creature. Slowly, she was the most wanted mistress in all the France. But she never slept with anyone, and she never sold her body. She used to dance naked, but she never went to bed with anyone. This made the temptation grew stronger. People used to talk enough of stories of her origin, of her character, of her whereabouts. Nobody knew exactly what she was or where she came from. After the First World War, French executives arrested her and executed her as a German spy. During the interrogation, it was found that she didn't have Oriental blood in her veins. Rather, she was a girl from Holland by the name Margaret Zilli. She came in France to do any kind of job which she can hand upon. But during that time, France was bustling with many beautiful ladies who were there to prostitution and other dancing, singing type of careers, which were seen as a very menial kind of job during that time in France. Mata Hari or Margaret knew that she didn't like these kind of menial jobs. That is why she created a pseudo identity or a fake identity, which slowly became a household name. Next story is of Roman General Fabius. During the time of Fabius, a young general by the name Hannibal used to continuously attack the Roman Empire. He was very sharp and clever and a great strategist. He had created a small army of his own and used to fight his own battle with the Roman kingdom. Once, while Hannibal was trying to attack a Roman front, it became dark in night and he was standing with three sides surrounded by mountains and the fourth side of a river. Fabius thought that this is the opportunist moment. I will crush Hannibal anytime. Right now, he doesn't seem to have that much of soldiers and he is completely stuck between three mountains and a river, finding no place to hide. That is why I will take a huge revenge on him. Later in the evening, Fabius saw that a very, very large army of 3-4 whole times of the Hannibal's army was marching uphill towards the Fabius. This alerted the soldiers as well as Fabius. Soldiers saw that a huge army carrying fire sticks in their hands is marching very fast uphill. Thus, soldiers left their post and went into hiding. Soon, the fort was deserted and Fabius, along with few of his soldiers, was watching the marching enemy soldiers uphill. Slowly, it became clear that it is not the soldiers, rather oxen which were carrying the supplements or supplies for the Hannibal army, which were marching uphill towards Fabius and his fort. Hannibal had intentionally tied fire torches on the horns of oxen and allowed them to move towards the hill or the fort. These oxen, feeling the heat of the fire, rushed very fast towards hill, which created a chaos in the Fabius army. These two stories show how to quote always try to quote attention. This creates a havoc, or this can lead to a great opportunity for you. But this law also has a reversal. The story of reversal is like this. It was a time of Queen Elizabeth, and she was to attend a theatre play of Shakespeare's Macbeth. Lord Montes had himself tried to arrange this theatre. She wanted to please the royalty as well as gain a stature for her own. In England, it is a ritual that nobody arrives after the arrival of Queen, and everybody must stand up when the Queen arrives in the court or in the theatre. Lola Montes, in order to gain some name for herself or a reputation for herself, thought that she will arrive looking more prettier, more beautiful than the Queen herself after the Queen's arrival. That is why when Queen arrived, everybody saw that after Queen got seated, Lola Montes, wearing her black fur coat and a very flowery dress, entered into the theatre. People looked at her. She was looking very beautiful, but they knew that it will be a disrespect towards Queen. That is why they refused to see towards Lola Montes. This was an insult for Queen as well as Lola Montes. After that, Lola was somewhat spared out of the English royalty. She was not invited for any of these functions. In fact, whenever she used to give a party, people used to avoid going to that party so that they won't be looked associated with her. This is the book of which we are talking about, 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. You must read it, buy it, read it, assimilate it into your life. I will meet you in the next video. Till then, bye.